Full out best of 7. Always pretty epic. Well, when I say full out, I mean, you know, first player to win 3 maps wins. We're not going to play the whole series in case of an earlier victory. 1-0 already won the last TeD Cup 9, which was also a best of 7, where there he faced Lin. Now he's facing the rising star, China's prodigy, Kaho. They are both part of the young guard of Chinese Warcraft 3. Of course, we've been very familiar with 1-0 for a long time, but he was the first huge prodigy. Already, when was it? Yeah, 7 years ago is really when he started showing insanely strong results. Only 18 years old at the time. Kaho, I think he's 19 years old, trying to follow in the footsteps. The young Night Elf player has looked absolutely amazing. Oh, and the overlay works again. Thank God. Knock on wood. That hopefully it remains operational. So let's see what we get here. Keeper Mass Air Expo is what we expect nowadays. Basically all the time. 1-0 was having issues with that a bit recently, but Happy has shown the way once again. With a lot of fiends, upgrades, and counter expansion. The Happy vs Moon show match in Show Cup 2 days ago was really fascinating. It seemed like both players were discovering the new meta together. And what seemed to be clear was that the Night Elf will have to try to cancel the undead expansion as much as he can over and over. And with that, either set up a third base or just have an overwhelming amount with which to kill the undead. What was the score of Happy versus Moon? It was 5-2, I think. Yeah, I think it was 5-2. But Moon definitely had the opportunity to win at least one more map. Maybe even 2 more maps. Moon played really well that day, don't get me wrong. But he did throw some games a little bit. Especially Concealed Hill. DK trying to harass on level 1. Oh, this is an unusual build by 1-2-0. He's not going creeping. He doesn't have backpack for ghoul creeping either. Just going DK harassing with level 1. A lot of wisps running around, panicking a bit here. Oh, even an entangle on the skeleton. Oh, look at the items for the keeper, by the way. Oh, goodness. That's just perfect. And the other game, not looking too amazing for 1-0, I want to say. With the decision to not creep early on, like we see here, and just go harass, this DK's level 3 is going to be very delayed. And now 1-0 is in a very uncomfortable position because he didn't creep anything. And if he leaves the keeper now to go creeping, then the keeper's just going to creep the natural and get level 3 most likely. And maybe even expand on the spot. 1-0 does get the tele staff though. And the ghouls are solo creeping across the map. And he was forced to staff away. Entangles around, DK's gone. And that means Kaho could perhaps just go for the natural right now. And if Kaho gets this natural, gets level 3 and expands on the spot, this is the perfect early game for Kaho. Kaho, by the way, also got very close to beating Happy just last week. In the Show Cup, it was a 4-3 in Happy's favor. Kaho had the 3-1 lead. But then Happy clutched it out and brought it back. Yeah, and Kaho adjusting perfectly. He knows the DK is under pressure to level. He knows he has to retreat at some point. And then shows Kaho that he can be aggressive himself. And yeah, this is the perfect early game. Oh my god. Perfect early game items. They're actually not the best late game items. In the late game, you rather want to have survivability for your Demon Hunter. But for now, these are certainly very good.
A player's forces are under attack.
DK continuing to creep. And this is still not going to be level 3, by the way. Because there was 0 creeping at the beginning, like I said, 1-0's level 3 is extremely delayed. This gives the Keeper a great window to do a lot of damage early on. Very early with the boots as well. Interesting. 4 archers. Kaho basically always only goes for archers. And his excellence is shown in the fact that he never loses any of the archers. 1 acolyte goes down. Oh, trying to surround him. Trying to get out with force of nature. Oh, he almost had him. That was very close. Dude, plus 17 on the Keeper. That is so crazy. But now the Keeper in trouble himself, perhaps. He's gonna have to TP here if he is not careful. But he's not quite in kill threshold yet. Alright. Killed 1 ghoul. Killed 1 inconsequential acolyte. And I wonder if 1-0 is gonna follow in Happy's footsteps and counter expand. Or if he's rather gonna go for a push. Oh, the expansion had to reposition. And considering it was made on the spot, this expansion isn't even that fast.
A town player's forces are under attack.
No sacrificial skull on 1-0. In general, hardly any items. He's got gloves of haste, and that's it. Oh, when the Keeper shows up. And might be able to get a kill here on the Fiend. 1-0 not even trying to save it. He knows the coil isn't going to be enough. Wow. Sick early game by Kaho. Don't tell me he gets this last hit. No. But yeah, absolutely outstanding early by Kaho. I feel like his early games have always looked extremely good, also against Happy. Scroll of the Beast. Very unfortunate. That is by far the worst item for Kaho. But I guess after these drops, he can't complain too much. Wait, 4 was the... Oh my... No. Okay. No, that's just sometimes a visual bug. Not 4 wisps. It is 5. Why is Scroll of the Beast bad? Well, most of the time, heal potions and mana potions are worth more because the heroes are more crucially important. Unless the armies get really, really big, then bonus damage is pretty good, you know. But normally you want to have stuff that helps your heroes, more so than bonus damage on your units. And, more importantly, a lot of the army will be magic immune. The fairy dragons, which are coming. And those don't benefit from bonus damage because they're magic immune. Sells a replenishment potion. Sacrilege. And if you ask me, this looks like 1-0 is trying to set up for a push rather than counter expansion. While the Keeper is still harassing. This was very taxing on the Moonwells, by the way. Not much juice left. And the Demon Hunter, oh, he's not level 3 yet. That's a big problem for Kaho. Didn't have the time to fit in the green camp here as well. And the Demon Hunter only being level 2 is very painful. And here comes 1-0 with a push. He's got a mana potion. He's got a heal potion. 3 fiends. 4 ghouls. But no frenzy. And 1-0 spamming frost armor ahead of time on all the fairies. We've also seen 1-0 before go level 2 frost armor instead of level 2 Nova, which I think is pretty cool. And here comes Kaho now. Going right away for the Crypt Fiends. But the Frost Armor is indeed helping quite a bit. We saw some detonates though, dispelling parts of the Frost Armor. First Hippo Rider goes down. The DK is already out of mana. The Fiend goes down. The mana potion possibly wasted. Nah, he's got 1 more coil there. Saves that Fiend. But What was that? One fiend goes down, or two fiends maybe? Not sure. But quick reinforcements also coming in for 1-0. Kaho certainly not out of the woods yet here. Ancient of War trying to help. The Wisp repair was successful, but this costs a lot of resources. Kaho trying to heal up. It's daytime still, so Moonjuice is looking minimal.
The town is under siege.
Going for a heal potion. Doesn't have a staff, by the way. Oh, no, he does have a staff. Staff is on the Demon Hunter. And he's about to reach level 3 Demon. That's a really big level up. Kaho is trying to get the perfect engagement again. You want to come in from behind, ideally, so you make kiting harder for the undead. And it's about to be nighttime as well soon. Oh, the detonates here look really good. Yeah, he gets rid of the frost armor, and then he engages. Nice play by Kaho. Really solid defense so far. This statue would be the level up for him, and he gets it! Level 3, Demon Hunter, very big. But also the DK, all of a sudden level 4. He had a very slow early game, but now he's got the level 2 aura. And 1-0 still has the supply lead. Oh, he doesn't have an orb, by the way. Oh, goodness. We saw that before. In Show Cups or TP League or something. 1-0 not going for the orb. It still seems a bit crazy to me. Demon Hunter now completely out of mana. There's no statues in the mix, but the Fiends are not so easy to take out. They have 1-1 upgrades. These upgrades on the Fiends, very important. Even willing to sacrifice the orb for it here is 1-0. But the longer this goes, I feel like the better it's looking for 1-0. He's getting lots of kills against these fairies. And I think Kaho also can't really try to go for hero kills, because there's a heal potion still, and also level 2 aura to kite with. For Happy. Oh, one more thing goes down. But the statue arrives, ready to heal, but the statue always being forced away from the fight pretty quickly. Demon Hunter doesn't have mana for burn anymore, by the way. Entangles always seem very nicely timed, though. Able to find quite a few kills with that. Demon Hunter with the boots and the claws, by the way. He's doing a lot of damage. Doing lots of work indeed. Kaho all of a sudden has the supply lead, and now it's nighttime. He's got Moonwell regen finally again. Might be able to run down another fiend. The ghoul also in trouble, but the tree all of a sudden exposed. Kaho will have to repair here quickly, but not too much army left here, honestly, for 1-0. What a sick hold by Kaho. He was down in supply. By that point, you're normally always supposed to lose. But Kaho holds on to the expansion, and 1-0 notices that perhaps a counter expansion would have indeed been better. That's a conclusion that Happy has come to. That instead of pushing, nowadays he rather wants to counter expand, and that has looked very successful. 1-0 consolidating his forces. He's got one more chance. 1-0. Build up 50 supply once more, and try to take one last good fight with one last big push. Now he's finally got the orb as well, because counter expansion would be too late at this point. Almost guaranteed. Balthala's boots, even more damage for the Demon Hunter. Plus 20! This Demon Hunter is a menace. Needs some more mana, perhaps. Doesn't have too many burns, but he's gonna get level 4 here, it seems, as well. And that's a great item for 1-0. Ancient Django, absolutely wonderful. His movement speed now are off the charts. And Kaho's got a big army. The only thing he's missing is upgrades. He had absolutely no time for any kind of luxury. Didn't have enough lumber, didn't have enough resources spare. He just had to pump out units to survive. So he couldn't fit in the Hunter's Hall before. But I'm sure Hunter's Hall will be coming soon. May need a few more wisps for a bit more lumber. But now Kaho is looking for a little bit of a run-by. With the fairies, of course, he can reach these acolytes easily. They're trying to run back. This is going to take a little while. Also gets off some valuable mana burns. There's no way he kills the DK here, is there? Oh, DK almost dies to the fairies. But he does survive in the end. Oh, or does he? No, he doesn't! DK dies to the Entangle Focus Fire. And 1-0 has to call GG. And the underdog, the Wunderkind gets the 1-0 lead. Dude, Kaho. Kaho! How impressive has he been looking recently? Almost beating Happy in the Show Cup. Beating Focus, of course, in the semifinals. And now leading 1-0 against 1-0. Of course, it's a long series. It's far, far from over. But that was a strong start. Very strong start for Kaho. In a game where he was definitely in trouble at times. Alright. For the second map, we're gonna go to Last Refuge, which should be a much better map for the Undead, I think. But I have been very, very impressed with Kaho, especially in the early game. His early games is always perfect, and what I noticed, even against Happy, he never loses archers. Never, ever loses archers. Good timing on the expo, good creeping, good follow through on tier 2. Kaho has gotten so good so fast. It's pretty sick. Alright. Let's go into map number 2, shall we? Thank you, by the way, Bendy Lock with a 3-month resub. Should certainly be a keeper first. This is also a good Demon Hunter map, to be frank. But most of the time it's a keeper first nowadays. Only on AZ, I think we should expect a Demon Hunter first. And the big problem, of course, of Demon is there's absolutely nothing you can do about Undead Fast Expansion. Which is, yeah, an issue. And it is the DK and Keeper. Indeed.
Under siege.
The early game here will be all about level up timings to level 2 and to level 3. Both very, very valuable. And of course about kills. Taking out archers or ghouls early on is valuable. And the more you get, the better it is. And Tangle first on the Keeper. I wonder if 1-0 should play aggressive now, because it's going to be hard for the Keeper to... Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, he's expanding? Okay. Oh, and Kaho isn't scouting it yet. Kaho is not scouting it right away. Yeah, normally you want to have a Wisp over here, check out what the DK is doing, and if he has a Sacrificial Skull, the Keeper's supposed to run south for harass right away. Oh, Kaho scouting here, perhaps lacking. What's he doing? He's teching! That means he can't go all in with hunts against the expansion. Very important to deny that Wisp. 1-0 only needs one single last hit to get to level 2. He's not canceling the tech. Alright, it's still a Hunter's Hall. Tangle on the DK, but he's fine. Especially once he has the aura, he's going to be able to heal up slowly here over time. Now the Blight is also up, the Nerub is coming. Kaho, of course, needs to be careful with these archers here. They could easily fall, and the expansion will be... Wait, is this a fake expo? No, I don't think so. Well, Acolyte might be going down, but that's why another Acolyte has already been started. Oh! And he starts the Haunted before going down. What a hero. Alright, Keeper out of mana. 1-0 knows that this shouldn't really be cancelable. And I think Kaho made a big scouting mistake. He figured out too late that the expansion was coming. And normally, with a Keeper, you're never supposed to go 2 base versus 2 base.
A player's forces are under attack.
Sells the TP, goes for the boots. Not that much mana either here on this Keeper. 1-0, 1-0 looking very strong. Ooh. On map 2. So we got hunts coming. But not that many yet. What's 1-0 doing? Just more acolytes. I think he needs a second crypt though. One Hunter's forgotten by Kaho. Waiting for a second hero, perhaps. Oh, the Wisps may want to try to set up towers. This is the most important thing for 1-0. He needs to scout with the ghouls and prevent APs from coming up. He's gonna be... Oh, is he just dead? Oh, the Keeper walked into a surround. Not paying attention for a second. Keeper goes down, and that's basically a game. At this point, even if the APs finish, will it be enough? I doubt it. Now it's a lot of experience for the DK. He's almost level 3 now.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the APs will indeed finish. The DK is going to be level 3. The ghouls see it now. A little bit too late. But 1-0 can buy a lot of time for himself. He can make a second crypt. I guess he's doing it here. Yeah. Go mass fiends. And once tier 2 is finished with wagons, that is when the APs normally have no chance anymore. Alright, Kaho throwing everything into the breach. He knows he's far behind. He's gonna give it one more chance. Oh, he wakes up the creeps with the illusion. That's pretty nice. That also forced the Huntresses to kind of stay away. That's a lot of ghouls. That's a lot of ghouls. Oh, but doesn't want to suicide them all in to try to get these APs because the Wisps are ready. But these illusions are so good. Classic Last Refuge and illusions. Oh, now he's taking fire from the creeps from behind. Not a good position for Kaho. When's the Keeper finally back? Here he comes. Early with the glaives, I like that. The DK can easily find kills here. Considering how horrible this early game was for Kaho, he's making it work kind of well. But 1-0 is just still insanely far ahead. Now we can make double slaughterhouse at the expansion. And the Ledge is of course also starting. Gargoyles. Interesting. Oh, trying to surround. Doesn't quite get it. Of course, the ghouls can't stay in tower range for too long. They will go down fast. Only making one slaughterhouse, I think, here is a pretty big mistake. Kaho is able to find a few kills. Entangle against the Fiend. Should take that one out. Oh, use the Garg to wake up the creeps. Oh, that's sick. One Garg just to wake up the creeps. That is brilliant. Oh, that's a sick play. And it's the hunters and stuff taking quite a bit of damage. This is not an easy creep camp by any means. Oh, and here's the Lich now. There's no way Kaho gets this last hit. What is there also wants the item? He gets it. Wand of the Wind. And what is there? Just waiting until he has meat wagons finally. There we go. Wagon coming now. And finally the second slaughterhouse. That one was indeed a little bit later than it should have been. But it should still be in time. Acolytes mass repairing. They're buying time. All designed to buy time for the wagons.
Players' forces are under attack.
I think this game was decided by scouting. Once did really well. He used the Acolyte to scout, and upon seeing that he got entangled, he's already more encouraged to go for a fast expansion, because when there's no treants, he doesn't have to worry about so much. And then of course Kaho saw the expansion way too late. Normally you want to find out right away where the DK is, what he's creeping, if he's got some items. And then be aggressive right away with the Keeper. With treants normally. But yeah, good punish by 1-0. And now that he has the wagons, there should be absolutely no chance left for Kaho. Unless Kaho micros like crazy with these glaives, and 1-0 messes up pretty crazy. Of course the wagons are a lot stronger than the glaives, being tier 2 units. And the APs don't stand a chance anymore. And when the APs are gone, the heroes and fiends can clean up the rest. Which got to level 2. And I think we're seeing the end right here. We got the statues now as well. Glaives still trying their best, but there is no way. One-0 is going to tie it up here on map number 2. Keep our grand final nice and even. Kaho is never a player to tap out too quickly. He's always still looking for his opportunity. Looking for a mistake at this point by 1-0. 1-0 didn't make it. GG called. And we're tied up. Yeah, this is something that Kaho has to have in his mind, that a fast expansion is possible on some maps. Not on all, but in Last Refuge we saw it certainly is doable. The expansion is easy to creep. What is going on with this webcam? Oh my god. Paranormal activity. Now? Okay, this seems better. It's a bit laggy. Why is everything so complicated today? God damn it. Thank you, Jokey Hamburg, with a 4-month resub. Alright. Our best of 7 gets cut down to size. Basically now we got a best of 5. For our third map, we're going to have Autumn Leaves, where the fast expansion is pretty hard for Undead, but it's not impossible. Especially if Kaho should play a Demon Hunter. In that case, it's very playable. But against Keeper, if the scouting's on point, it should be pretty hard. Kaho playing the safe opening. Ancient of War, the green camp. You can try to go for the natural or maybe even the merchant. But that's very risky. Very risky. Because normally the undead will be scouting for that. And then come harass with a DK and steal your last hits. Which is not good. Keeper first it is. No nonsense here. Little acolyte trick. Then try to pull the creep camp again. And that works out. We'll be slowing down the keepers creeping here a little bit at the start.
Player's forces are under attack.
And no fast expansion this time by 1-0. Just going to play it one base for the time being. It's going to be the keeper to expand first. Oh, wait a minute. Is he? No way.
A player's forces are under attack.
No fast expansion. Just a natural being crept. Gonna be level 2 for the DK, also level 2 for the keeper. Acolyte. Still a very nosy fella, trying to figure out what's going on. Ooh, nice pump fake. And here comes the expansion now. This is a pretty predictable position. Normally we see it either over here or maybe over here. And doesn't have far to go towards the expo. Keeper trying to pick up a tele staff here as it seems. 1-0 already has one, which he may need in a second when these acolytes will be exposed. Oh, one archer. Oof! Almost getting surrounded. Alright, and here comes the keeper. Gonna take out one ghoul pretty easily. Doesn't have that much mana though. So the DK doesn't even have to staff back. Oh, and 1-0. Finds the Tree of Life. That's a big deal. Keeper now has to deal with the ghouls, take him out one by one. And then expand on the spot after. One good detonate. Seems like more wisps are needed though. Kaho would love to find some more follow-up kills. And another wisp going down as well. This expansion will be late. Will be quite late for Kaho. Here comes the wisp, ready to expand on the spot. DK gonna scout for that again. But all of a sudden the keeper's gonna have the experience lead. But good cool creeping here also in the north. That should be level 3. Yeah, okay. Tier 2 coming up for 1-0. The graveyard perhaps a little bit late.
Forces are under attack.
But then again, you can just start tier 3. Should be fine. We get the double wins. No. Wait. No Demon Hunter? Kaho delaying the Demon Hunter in favor of faster wins. Apparently. I feel like now he has to go for a Tavern Hero, right? It's too late for the Demon. And it is the Panda. Alrighty. Keeper again looking for some kills, but this was mostly distraction. Oh wait, he joins the Panda in the middle. And he's got the level 2 Treants to creep with as well. This is pretty cool. And would have to be a sick read by 1-0 to figure out that exactly this is happening. He's got almost no vision out on the map, just now a couple of skellies leaving. And this is nice. Nice play by Kaho. It's going to be a fast level 2 for the Panda. Ankh of Reincarnation is alright. And I love the choice of Treants level 2. This makes creeping for him so much easier. 1-0 now figured out what's going on. But that was too late to make a real difference. Tree of Life finally finishes. I gotta say though, it does feel a bit late, doesn't it? Oh, Skelly with a scout again. And the DK this time, ready to show up and harass. Once again, Kaho didn't lose a single archer in the early game. This is something he has gotten extremely good at, minimizing losses that way. Although 1-0 knows he can absolutely harass this Panda. I love this play, that the Lich is leveling solo and the DK is harassing. This is very nicely done. Makes things very complicated for Kaho. DK doesn't actually get any last hits, but there's always the threat. Oh, big mana potion found here. The Lich picks that one up later on. Will be given to the DK, and there's gonna be so many coils. No mana burn in play, plus the big mana potion. No orb on the Lich again. Oh! Staff cancelled.
A player's forces are under attack.
Not for you, DK. Yeah, this is something that we've seen before by 1-0. Foregoing the orb in favor of more upgrades on the Fiends. However, this time, we have no upgrades on the Fiends. And when we saw this the first time, I think it was in TP League. I really wasn't that big of a fan. Orb is expensive, of course, but Orb is also pretty damn good. Maybe 1-0 feels that Fairy Dragons in Mana Flare have so much armor anyways that it's not worth the orb. Although, mathematically, that isn't really true at all. But anyways, here we go. All in push by 1-0 without orb.
Player's forces are under attack.
And no mana burn for Kaho. Organized with the fire. Whew, big damage. No heal scroll on 1-0. That seems like a big mistake. He saw the Panda early on. Oh, next breath! Kaho knows the trick! He knows the trick! The trick, in case you guys are wondering, is with a Panda, if you're fast enough, you can ignite one Drunken Haze 2 times. Use Drunken Haze Breath of Fire the first time, and then you use the next Breath of Fire as fast as you can when it comes off cooldown, and with that you can ignite the units for a second time. Pretty cool. Oh, Breath of Fire, big damage here. All the Fiends dropping low quite fast. We have coils as well, and those are going to be needed. One Fiend falls thanks to the Entangle. Mana Flare form, making it not so easy to survive or to find these kills. The statue almost goes down, but is morphed into a destroyer. But that, of course, means no statue healing anymore. Entangle again. The Dispel, very late. A couple of weeks back, 1-0's micro was looking a bit rusty with slow reactions. This Dispel was certainly late, but Fiend survived. And Kaho was able to build a big army here, wasn't he? Staff's back home. Clarity's running. Moonjuice used nicely. Moonstone as well. Nice game by Kaho. Despite the fact that the early expansion was cancelled, good recovery by him. It's not over yet, though. 1-0 is close to leveling up to level 4, probably. But the big mana potion's gone. Breath of Fire again from the Panda. Doesn't hit too many units, but the Breath still doing a decent job. Mana potion pop. Panda now has a couple more breaths available. The Fiend count now looking very good by 1-0. Also the upgrades finally at 1-1. And the second armor upgrade queued behind it.
A town is under siege.
I'm kind of surprised that 1-0 doesn't try at all to tier 3 counter expand. Happy showed it to be very good. Kaho wants to engage from behind again. Make it hard for this Fiend army to kite properly. Oh, could be a big Drunken Ace with a fire. Hitting 3 Fiends and the Lich. And in we go. One Fairy Dragon goes down, or Hippo Rider rather goes down right away. But these Fiend losses are more painful for the undead, I would say. Kaho is gladly taking these trades. Breath of Fire, statue taken out as well. And the DK only has 2 coils left. The Lich is out of mana, low HP as well. And the Dispel, again, a little bit late against the Entangle. And he gets the next kill. Kaho looking absolutely tremendous here on map 3. Kills off the Lich, and that is game. GG. 2-1. Kaho reclaims the lead. It would be the first Night Elf win in TeD Cup ever, I think. Let me actually double check this. So, the last 5 times all went either to Happy or 1-0. Before that, it was Chemico. I'm gonna check the record real quick. Ah, okay. No, Moon was also able to win it once. Okay. It wouldn't be the first Night Elf win. Moon won edition number 3. And Chimico won edition number 5, right? Yeah. And we also had Law Lion before. So we have had some Night Elf winners in the past in TeD Cup. But it's been a while. Dude, what's going on with this goddamn webcam? Dude, this webcam keeps bugging. Okay. Here we are. Dude, something's off today. Something is off today. Well, the games are looking good, though. That's the most important thing. Alrighty, map number 4, Echo Isles. I would be shocked if 1-0 doesn't expand here. Kaho should certainly expect it. And this basically puts you in an all-in position. Just out the gate. the overlay is not right. There we go. The Acolyte is scouting, though. He's not going towards the natural, which is kind of surprising.
Players' forces are under attack.
Keeper starts off with the ring. That's certainly not what he wanted.
Players' forces are under attack.
And 1-0 is not expanding. I am very surprised. Very surprised indeed. Yeah, Kaho double checks and he's like, huh? Alright. No expansion. Weird.
Players' forces are under attack.
Good scouting this time by Kaho. He remedied the mistake right away from last refuge. Tier 2 a little bit faster for the undead here. Kaho's mana quite low though. Shouldn't you have drank some more from the moon wells? I wonder. Oh, wait. He had a Hunter's Hall. Oh, okay. So Kaho was ready to go into Huntresses in case of fast expansion. But of course, that was not to be. So an expansion here seems to be coming up on the spot in a moment. There we are. Oh, but the DK sees it instantly. Kaho needs to be fast with the cancel. Doesn't want to lose too many resources here normally. And he gets the detonate off as well. Keeper level 3. Wonder what he's gonna go for here. Entangle or Treants. He hasn't chosen yet. Oh, one more archer goes down. He can now almost level 3. Very unfortunate items for 1-0. Double ring. Certainly not what he wanted. Alright, the expansion was delayed by maybe 40 seconds or so. So that was pretty good for DK solo harass. But if it finishes now, the expansion will still be considered fairly early, I think, by all accounts. Kind of standard timing, I guess. Agent of Lore! Wait, what? He's going Dryads.
A player's forces are under attack.
Haven't seen that in some time. And I'm not sure if I've ever seen it from Kaho. Normally, nobody plays Dryads anymore. Especially meat wagons with Disease Cloud are extremely strong against them. But Kaho is doing it. Demon Hunter, Dryads, already. Against that, you definitely do need Orb of Corruption, by the way. Oh, Keeper makes it into the main base. Ooh, almost got the Acolyte. But not quite. One Huntress going to be traded here in the meantime, thanks to the Coil Nova. Oh, and the Demon Hunter. Oh, he's also surrounded! Oh, the Demon Hunter's dead. The Coil is ready. Boom! Oh, big kill. 4, 1 to 0 right here. 2 big kills. The Keeper had to staff out. He got only 2 wolves in return. That was not a good trade for Kaho. Oh, Demon Hunter only now getting revived. He's gonna be so underleveled. Big Invo Potion. Sold? Goes for claws and gloves instead. Uh-oh. Kaho seems to be in serious trouble here. $12 XP on the demon. That's not a good sign. Against Dryads also, the Naga third is pretty good. Not exactly against Dryads, but against the Dryads. Against the Dryads, but against the demon, I mean. God damn it. And here comes the push. 37 supply for 1 to 0. And the Naga, I imagine, should join. We'll see. Dargok with the 18-month resub. Thank you. And here she is. Naga joins the ranks. 1 to 0 is waiting for the tier 3 upgrades. Frenzy just finished. Destroyer form about to be ready. Kaho didn't even get an Invo Potion. He's got some really good items on the Demon Hunter, actually. And he crept as quickly as he could. But this is not quite enough for level 3. He needs a little bit more. That item doesn't do him any favors. Zero's army at the moment still very small. And, importantly, he doesn't have wagons yet. Off we go. The mana burn's really not effective, as you can clearly see. Only 50 mana burned at a time. The DK still has lots of mana left in the tank. It's hard for Kaho to properly engage here. He's got a staff for the Demon Hunter. Dodges the coil. Nicely done. The Moonjuice is still looking good. Wait. Did he just buy and then sell the mana potion? I'm confused. Kaho was able to hold very, very well earlier on Concealed Hill, but this is going to be tough. Demon Hunter still not level 3. He's so close. Through the ghouls, maybe he can get enough experience. Heal Potion forced early, the ghoul goes down, the demon is level 3. But he's getting slowed down so much by the Naga. Not having boots. Always painful on the demon. Against undead specifically. Disease Cloud is on the way, by the way. With Disease Cloud and wagons, things are gonna get a little harder for these Dryads. Demon staffed out one more time, but the Moonjuice is looking dire. In the meantime, the DK got to level 4. And in comparison, it definitely seems like Dryads feel a lot worse than Fairies. Demon has one more heal potion. The Dryad's trying to poke away at the heroes. But that's not a kill. The Lich gets level 3. Every level up here is a big upgrade for 120. Oh, finds the weakness in the Keeper as well. It might be a TP forced. Oh, 1 hit away from death. Keeper has to TP. Demon Hunter in a bit of trouble as well. Oh! Oh my god, almost went down.
Player's forces are under attack.
And 120 isn't losing much. And now he's going for wagons as well. These are gonna add in so much threat with the Disease Cloud. And he has to call for the GG. Two. It seems like we have a great game of Warcraft to our hands here. Thank you very much, Zilani. 63-month resub. Kaho giving 120 a run for his money. The young talent looking absolutely amazing in many of these games. Now the one on Echo Isles that seemed why is this camera bugging all of a sudden? I don't get it, bro. I don't get it, bro. Oh well. What I was trying to say, on Echo Isles looked for the first time like 120 just was a step ahead, was just a bit smarter about everything. Oh well. We'll see what map 5 holds in store. Tidehunters is another one of those very good fast expansion maps for Undead. So Kaho again gonna have to pay close attention to make sure he doesn't get caught by surprise like he was on Last Refuge. It is a Keeper against the DK once again. We haven't seen a Demon Hunter first yet, have we? On AZ. I think he's gonna play Demon. But probably not on the rest.
Player's forces are under attack.
Oh! And guess what? Sacrificial Skull is the call.
A player's forces are
Kaho's gonna scout it fairly quickly. Alright, this time he knows much faster than our last refuge. That's important. Picks up the item. The ring. Oh, takes him a bit. And now he has to make a choice. What to do next. And Kaho keeps creeping. So 1-0 is going to freely be able to get up the ziggurat at least. When the DK is coming over to try to see some last hits. Cheeky play. Items for the keeper. Really not the best. But he's going to take what he can get.
player's forces are
It might not be a real expansion in the end. It might just be a fake expo. 1-0 also equipped this with 4 ghouls, not 3. So his lumber income was delayed quite a bit. Alright, Kaho going Huntress, double Ancient of War. So I think 1-0 is just gonna tech instead, maybe.
A town is under siege.
Oh, tense moment. Skelly scouts the main base, saw no tech, and I think he also saw the Hunter's Hall. But 1-0 is still trying with the expansion. This seems a bit risky. Expansion here, not super fast. And the mass hunts will be played against it, which is supposed to be the counter. Of course. Very good play here with the DK, keeping tabs on the keeper. Fronting level 3 keeper would be ideal. Whether it's Treants level 2 or Entangle level 2, it would be a strong, very strong level up for the keeper. Gets the one creep, but perhaps not the other. Quick reactions as well. Kaho's control looking good here. The best thing Kaho could have happen is hidden APs coming up somewhere. But normally 1-0 should scout for that. Especially here, it's a very popular AP position. Oh, but the DK gets the last hit and he's the first to level 3. That's a big deal. The ghouls are chasing away the wisp. And now it's going to be do or die for Kaho. How many hunts does he have? Only 2? Where are all his units? Okay, 3 hunts.
A town is under siege.
I think he has to creep a bit more. Creep this camp, get level 3. Wait for a few more huntresses. And then it's go time, folks. Should probably go Treants level 2, right? I would think. Yeah, okay. 1-0 is going for the counterattack. Oh! Dude! He's just going for the jug. Oh, no, he's turning around. He's turning around. He was thinking about going for the counterattack into the main base. Wouldn't that have been perfect? Wouldn't that have been perfect, I wonder? Alright, here come the APs. The Hunts and the Keeper are trying to protect the Ancient Protectors, ironically. Kaho has lots of gold. One Moonwell missing, perhaps. Keeper almost around, but the Hunters are doing a good job here. 6 hunts and APs coming behind it. This looking like a good executed Huntress push. 1-0 could perhaps afford to let this expansion fall if he stabilizes in the main base. And good call by Kaho as well. He realized this push is already successful, and he started the expansion already behind it. This looks like a very, very well executed push indeed. One of the APs gets cancelled. And the cool thing about these APs is you can use them later on, bring them back home, and have them defend there. Pretty nice. Keeper now level 3.5. The DK also more or less. far along is the tier 2? Oh, the tier 2 is pretty late. Ideally, Kaho would love to switch into mass air soon, but the tier 2 definitely a little bit later. Committing quite heavily with these huntresses. A couple of hunts going down here, but of course you can remake them fairly easy with the double Ancient of War. Good Acolyte Scout by 1-0. He figured out the expansion. A couple more ghouls dying as well. One Acolyte was very close to falling also. And Kaho wants to get more. If he levels up to 4, he can summon Treants again, but doesn't quite get there yet. Needs a bit more. Alright, Necropolis taken out. Should be time for the APs to walk on home. At least one of them. Might be cool to leave one AP here. Like you could eat into the trees and then root behind the gold mine. That'd be kind of sick. Alright, here comes the tier 3. Night Elf expansion gonna be running soon. But yeah, the tech is a problem for Kaho. I wonder if you can afford to go Demon Hunter or if that would be too late. Oh, 1-0 heading north with the ghouls. Kaho, I'm not sure if he saw it. Seems like he didn't.
Town is under siege.
Oh, he's gonna get an important cancel here on the Entangled. This is gonna be a lot of lost mining time for Kaho. And it is the Demon Hunter. It is the Mass Air. That has not changed. Entangle. But not very fast with the follow-up damage. Oh, that ghoul almost survived. Oh, that was close. That was level 4 for the Keeper. Another Huntress, though, surrounded and killed. But now we got level 2 Entangles as well. So ghouls are being taken out one after the next. 1-0 looking for more Huntress surrounds. Detonate is big! Dodges the Coiler as well. And that was the move here to now hold the expansion pretty easily. And 1-0 is in serious trouble, I think. He's starting to transition to Fiends. But the army for 1-0 looking minimal. What a beautiful game by Kaho. Perfect reactions. Very good push against the expansion and then knowing exactly how to transition out of it. The game's not over yet, but I would say Kaho certainly has the lead here now. Also good levels on 1-0 though. DK level 4 this early is super value. And a big mana potion also. Excellent. Demon is having a very tough time creeping at the moment. He doesn't have much army. Keeper looking for intel. Looking to buy time. Doesn't have that much mana. Again, a very unfortunate item. Talisman of Evasion. Doesn't have the demon much. The expansion is mining. We got one upgrade on the ferries, one upgrade on the hunts. And more and more ferries are coming. But Kaho's supply is looking still a bit rough. Same as the case for 1-0, I guess. Alright, Keeper returns home. Ready to help out with the creeping. All the items being given over to the Demon Hunter, who is the late game carry. Alright, here we go. The APs here seem like a big waste, though. Shouldn't the APs be up here? Imagine if you had double Ancient of War, double AP at the expansion. That is the one thing that Kaho seems to have missed. He could have kept scouting here just with the Wisp. Alright, let's see if Kaho can hold even without the Ancient Protectors. He's got Nature's Blessing, so this tree can take a bit of a beating. WC3 dropping very low. Dropping very low. Here come the wisps now. I would love to burn this DK, but is not being allowed to do it too easily. Heal potion had to be used right away. It was a great find, of course, but now the heal potion is gone. The Demon Hunter is still pretty low HP. Mana burn again. Demon getting novaed once more. There's a staff, also a heal pot. Heal pot given over to the demon, but it's on cooldown. Big mana potion committed. The DK has one more coil beyond this. Kind of worried for Kaho. This army for 1-0 is still looking very good. Like I said earlier, the DK level 4 very strong. And these APs, dude. These APs would have been such a big help. Oh, but Kaho looking for reinforcements. Picks off one fiend for free. That's very nice for him. And now he's got a great angle of attack. Might be able to take out this statue pretty easily. But the Demon Hunter, the slow from the Naga, being a big help in controlling the demon. But the Naga's gonna pay the price for it. Good target fire there. And mana burn as well on the DK before the coil came through. Nicely done by Kaho, trying to heal up the Demon Hunter now. Heal potions again purchased. And without statues sustaining in this fight for 1-0, not so easy. Oh, but the Lich gonna go down. The Entangle was there. The Destroyer too far away for the Useful. And this looks like the 3-2 for Kaho. Unless 1-0 can have a crazy comeback. Now we're getting closer to 4. The Keeper's almost level 5 already. Which is not the greatest level 5, really. But for a bit more entangle range, maybe. And there it is. Level 5 achieved. Could even go for boots on the Demon Hunter soon. What can 1-0 do at this point? He has to wait for not 1 but 2 heroes to revive. Invo Potion is not available. But even without it, Kaho is looking really good. Oh, he keeps the Talisman on the Keeper, by the way. For a bit of evasion on the Keeper. Also not bad, I guess. DK is very high level. Lich also about to get level 3. This game's not over yet. The hero focus potential through Coil Nova is certainly still immense. Oh. Well, no Nova anymore. Level 4 for the Demon Hunter. That's a big level up. Makes him much more tanky. Now in an awkward position, but he has the TP to get out if necessary. The big item for him was the Book of the Dead, which is definitely the worst. Huntress is falling, but also a Fiend here goes down. Kaho chasing eagerly, looking for more kills. He can chase all the way onto Blight. But when he reaches the Blight, he will have to fall back. Possibly TP out. Oh, trying with the Book of the Dead surround. Almost got it. But the Destroyer Dispel partly on cooldown, so trying to take advantage and take out the Fiends. Yeah, this is smart by Kaho. Don't overextend, don't move onto Blight. Just TP out. You were trading very well. And that TP can be replaced. Fairies with 2 upgrades. Would love to see an armor upgrade as well on these fairies. Oh, 1-0 forgot about the Naga. She's being remade very late. Big item here for the Demon Hunter. What's he gonna get? There is Flute. Absolutely amazing. For more damage on the fairies. It's just 1 more damage. But still. It's 1 more damage on a whole bunch. Demon is inching his way forward little by little to level 5. With the red camp, that could be doable. Ten supply lead for Kaho. Not impossible to beat, perhaps, for 1-2-0. He's also got the illusions. This might be his last try. How much gold do we have left in the main races? Oh, quite a lot, actually. Kaho trying to engage from behind. Maybe pick off some free kills. Oh. Misses the Fiend, though. When the Entangled is taken out, that is a lot of lost mining time. Kaho perhaps a little bit slow to react. But here we go now. Scroll the Beast by 1-0. That's a lot of bonus damage from all these Fiends. But also the Fairy Dragon damage starting to stack up. You can see it very clearly. 2 Fiends taken out quickly. And also no mana anymore on the statue. So no heal over time. Nova lands on the Demon Hunter, I think it was. But oh my god, the Fiends are dying so fast, dude. Lich level 4. We all know what that means. Frost Armor level 2 in this case, I guess. If you didn't already have it earlier. Keeper in trouble. Needs to TP out. There was a mana potion ready for the coil. And the Naga almost goes down. Oh, she does. There was an invuln for her, but not quite used in time. The expansion is still not mining, but 1-0 lost a lot of units right here. Never got armor upgrades for the Fiends, by the way. That seems like a big mistake. His lumber was a bit low, I suppose. But you need some armor upgrades on these Fiends. Kaho is not re-entangling the expansion. Uh-oh. Sometimes you need to do that manually. Okay, now he is.
A player's forces are under
The
attack.
APs have lived a solitary life for some time now, but they might see some action again. Demon Hunter half HP, but no mana anymore on the undead side. This is where the demon can go in without any concern. And the Keeper's got more entangles ready. The spells have to be fast. There we go. One destroyer to spell, perfectly on time. But the Fiend still goes down. In this kind of a game, the Naga suddenly seems very ineffective. In low supply, she's pretty good, but against mass fairies, she is really not. Ooh, the demon? Close to falling, but there is again the staff to save him. Moonjuice is looking not great, but at least it's nighttime. It is regenerating. As the expansion also finally gonna begin mining again. 1-0 can again build a good army. Again try to go for a good fight. But you can only do it as long as there's gold in the main base. Which there still is. 2 more minutes. 1-0 has 2 more minutes to try to win this game. And honestly, the supply is very even. Very, very even. Double mana potion on the DK. The fact that these APs weren't at the expansion. Oh, buddy. How is again gonna lose this entangled, as it seems. Oh, no, he's using the wisps. But the entangle still goes down. There was a lot of mana burned. Thank you, DJ Spidero. With the 15 months.
A player's forces are under attack.
And in we go. Demon Hunter targeted, focus fired right away. The Naga in trouble, but she's got the invuln. Unlike the demon, who doesn't have one, mind you. A lot of target fire on the second hero. He has to be staffed out. He doesn't have a telestaff, by the way, to rejoin. He has to run back into the fray, and he doesn't even have boots to do it. At the same time, a couple of Fiends are going down. Mana potion used, but too late to get that save. Keeper's almost level 6. Oh, Keeper level 6 could be sick. Going for the Naga. Oh, that's so much experience for him. And he gets the next Fiend kill. And that is level 6 for the Keeper indeed. Oh my god. Now we have Tranquility. And Kaho does close it out. It seemed for a little while as if 1-0 was getting his footing again. But in the end, it's Kaho. 3-2. God damn. Kaho looking absolutely marvelous. And now, he's on match point. Kaho. Really impressive how much he has improved. How all of a sudden he's one of the best players in the world. When he was on match point against Happy though, he fumbled a bit and he gave away his lead. The goddamn camera, dude. I was trying to fix it. It doesn't fix itself anymore. Ameno. No, no, no. No, no. Ameno. Okay, let's go in game. Alrighty. Northern Isles. Normally considered a very tough map for Night Elf. Creeping up the Demon Hunter reliably on tier 2. Very tough to do before the Undead strikes with a tier 3 timing. And Kaho even creeping the Tuskar camp. When this camp is gone and not available for the Demon Hunter, it's even harder to get level 3. On this map, Undead can also try to fast expand.
A player's forces are under attack.
WC3 is against the ropes. WC3 who has been so extremely successful in the TeD Cup. The last 5 editions, he was always at least in the Grand Final, winning most of them. Today, Kaho might put an end to this. Invoke potion on the Keeper is okay. And WC3 is trying for the expansion. Wait a minute. Wait. Kaho is just allowing him to do this? Hunter's Hall? Alright, Kaho sees what's going on. Is he just gonna creep level 3? Interesting. Kaho not being aggressive early. He's just creeping. So now, WC3 has to be aggressive himself. There's no way he can get level 3 here quickly, so he must make sure the Keeper doesn't get level 3. Ideally. God damn it. Who got it? The DK got it. DK got the last hit. Oh, that was a big deal. It is a Hunter's Hall. It is a second Ancient of War. Wisp scouts the main again to make sure that it is not a fake expo. It is indeed a real expo. Okay. WC3 is trying to get ready for the Hunter's push. He probably knows what to expect. He just saw it on Tide Hunters, where it was 5 Huntresses going for the attack, level 3 Keeper. And the APs. Yeah, I really like the level 3 Keeper with the Treants level 2 choice. That makes a lot of sense, I think. he's gonna get that level up here soon. The DK is also gonna get level 3 very soon. Tense moment. Oh, AP coming up in the shadows. 1-0 scouting before was pretty good. Oh, but this one he might not figure out. Oh my god, he's missing 5 experience. Are you kidding me? He's missing 1 skelly for level 3. That is quite unfortunate. Oh. Detonate. Could get him to level 3.
Town is under siege.
Oh, and the AP spotted. Kaho seems to be in trouble here. That archer is dead. Oh, yeah, he's got the dust. Oh, but there's only 1 ghoul. He doesn't quite have enough damage right now to take out the AP. Oh, scary moment. But the DK joins, and there's no wisp for repair. Keeper got level 3 in the meantime. He can still just attack the natural and set up APs there. And that might be plan B right now. Alright, still lots of ghouls ready to defend. 1-0 in a pretty good position to hold on here, I think. I feel like. But it's gonna be a lot of treants, for sure. Alright, next AP cancelled. And 1-0 is buying a lot of time here. The tier 2 for him is halfway through already. Alright, the Nerve Tower will be broken. It's just too many treants. I guess it's just impossible to hold on against this many treants. And again, new treant summoned. Keeper gonna have another set pretty soon. So this is where I think Kaho has to expand himself.
A town is under siege. The player's forces are under attack.
Because he knows he broke the expansion successfully. Chasing after the Huntress, after the Acolytes. Gets a couple of kills there. Oh, look at that. The altar is very far up front. Kaho, where's he putting his money? Was he all in pushing the main base? He might be. Yeah, Kaho isn't expanding himself. Looks like he's pushing in here with everything he has. Oh my goodness. Alright. All in. A lot of treants everywhere, but now the Keeper is out of mana. This AP should not come up. AP over here. Not part of the push. Maybe Kaho felt like he couldn't go for the expansion himself. I feel like that might have been the better call, but... well, it is what it is. Okay, more APs coming. Keeper level 4. More treants. This AP has to join, though. This AP is wasting his time up here. He needs to join in over here. And the Lich will make it out. Lich was threatened, but does make it out in the end. Huntress is sent back, getting healed up. Glaives will be needed soon as well. Oh, nice detonate. Gets rid of the skellies. And didn't burn the Keeper. Oh, the first glaive is already here. That's very valuable. Wait, is this gonna work? The first wagon isn't ready yet. It's to cancel. Oh, last second cancel again. And the detonate. Gets rid of more skellies. 2 AP standing now. So, I guess 1-0 can't really attack into the APs anymore unless he gets to Slaughterhouse. Wagons. Oh, stressful situation for 1-0, but he's making a new Slaughterhouse up in the north. I feel like 1-0 should stabilize here. But it's still a pretty close affair. AP's uprooted. This gave the window to be aggressive. So many wisps had to be sacrificed here, by the way. So many detonates. And this AP over here, still wasting his time. And the first wagon is coming. No fiends at all, interestingly, by the way, from 1 to 0. Just ghouls, plus the heroes. Keeper trying to kill the DK, maybe? There's no heal pots for him anymore. But the meat wagon is doing so much damage. The wisps are missing for repair. Oh, the first wagon almost getting sniped, but the second one is already on the way. Huntress is now dying one after the next, and the APs can't really reach the ghouls the way they would like to. Oh, Treants into the back. Keeping this wagon alive is crucially important. And the wagon does remain upright. I think with the second wagon, I think that's it. I think 1 to 0 has done it. Level 4 as well. Big level up there. He still has a mana potion. Lich getting closer to level 2. Invo potion used. Kaho trying everything. But I think we are going to the last map. Oh, wagon almost surrounded here. But there's a second one in the back. Slaughterhouses went down. That's pretty painful. But there are 2 wagons still. And absolutely no transition by Kaho. No tech. No expo. Keeper ran back. He's trying to get some items. The moon juice is looking okay. He was always making good use of the moon juice, healing up the dryad and stuff. Oh, if he takes out the wagons, though. If he takes out the wagons, is there a chance? Not sure. 1 to 0 has no production at all. But he's got very strong heroes now, and they can chase down these glaives as well. And this AP, kind of the same as on Tithe Hunters. Some APs were just wasting their time. Kaho is not giving it up yet. He might be able to get level 5 Keeper here. And there's still no destroyers. He needs a bit more for level 5. And it is nighttime now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, big camp right here. If this is a mana stone, that would be sick. But also the Zeppelin is a great purchase for 1 to 0. He knows the entangle, surround, kills are a big threat. Anchor for Incarnation, not good. There's a big mana potion in the shop for the Keeper. Maybe you should get it. Tier 3 still not started. Oh, that's right! He needs the altars to start Tier 3. This takes forever. But Kaho is not expanding. He's just continuing to make units on Tier 1. The Zeppelin was a really smart choice. Oh, Keeper targeting the Zap. Oh, wait a minute. No way. No way. The Lich! Okay, the coil is there. Oh, Zeppelin, 63 HP. That cost the Keeper a lot of mana. Lots of entangles here used in the middle. Alright, the AP finally joins. Slowly but surely. 50 supply. Mass hunts. I feel like I'm watching OC over here. 2 glaives. Being very careful with the Zeppelin.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, it is a lot of huntresses. But this is also an undead base. And meat wagons in the back. DK's got some very valuable potions here also. The Gargs can't really be dealt with only with the AP. Kaho will have to make some miracles happen here if he wants to have a chance still. I think 1-0 is playing nicely around the threat. Takes out the AP. Now he doesn't even need the wagons anymore. And the defensive tower in the back also being a big help. Plus, of course, the halls of the dead. Lich is almost surrounded. But able to fight his way out. The DK still has lots of coils left over to use. Oh, now the Keeper might be forced to TP out or use his Ankh. Gonna be the TP. 1-0 again, lost a lot of production. But he's still got the 1 crypt, he's got the Gargs coming. Against the Gargs, there's literally no answer now. As there's no APs anymore. Alright. We're gonna go to a 7th map, boys. I'm pretty damn sure. Trying to tech now, but that seems a bit too late.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, heal scroll for Kaho. He still sees a chance here. Against a DK who's about to be level 5. Whew. Looking scary. Expansion now started. Thank you, Joshima, with the sub. And Dammer, Doc 3. Thank you. And Orbital Shock with the 18 months. Whose birthday it is, apparently. Happy birthday. Oh, Lich. Almost around, but I think he can free himself. Yeah. Just kill the Huntress. Kaho's getting desperate. Trying really hard with the hero kills, but he's losing a lot of hunts in the meantime. Oh, Lich again. But there's a coil. There's a heal potion. There's too many ways to heal up this Lich. Kaho commits the 1 single heal scroll he had. That helped a bit, but still some more units going down. And finally, 1-0 will reach tier 3. That took forever. And with that he's going to have Orb, he's going to have Destroyers. And he will certainly be able to claim this one for himself.
Player's forces are under attack.
Ancient of Wind now. I mean, there's no way, right? There's no way, right? This would be so sick if Kaho wins this, but it shouldn't be possible. Still far away from his air units. And here comes the DK with more potions. And the Orb of Venom. Orb of Corruption, I mean. But the level 5 in the meantime is gonna pick up a big item here as well. Sobi Mask! Oh my god. And now we also got Destroyers. What can you do now, Kaho? The only hope was that the Entangles and Treants might do well enough. But now that there's Destroyers, it seems utterly hopeless.
A player's forces are
Dark
under
Ranger for
attack.
1-0 as well, because why not? Yeah, and now the Skeleton Snowball shall begin. The hero's just way too strong. This is basically a night of tier 1 army. We got some Hippogriffs now joining. But the coil is doing way too much damage. And with the expansion falling, 1-0 will move to match point himself. Would be kind of tragic if this happens twice in a row for Kaho. He was up 3-1 against Happy in the Show Cup. Now he was up 3-2. 1-0 certainly going to tie this one up. On the last map, everything's still possible. GG will finally be called. Kaho has to give that one up. But he's got one more chance. If he hadn't pushed all in with his army and stuff, if he had just gone for the counter expansion, wouldn't that have been better? Wouldn't that have been better, I wonder? One more game. One more map. Oh. And map 7 is Terrana's Stand. A map that is seen super rarely in this matchup. And what is even the build on this map? Expanding is possible, but not that easy if the opponent is being aggressive. Very interesting. Very interesting. Who's going to win the last map? Who's going to win TeD Cup 10? This has been a great grand final. The young talent Kaho going up against the established veteran 1-0. 1-0 who was the king of these TeD Cups, has been for the longest time. Really challenged. Really brought to the limit today. Solo Warden. Warden can be really, really good on this map. I have, however, never ever seen Kaho play Warden. The engine of war creep here on the map at the Merc camp is very strong. But normally, if the Night Elf creeps this camp first, then the Undead can fast expand first, easily. But of course, you only know about that if there are scouts running around. It's Demon Hunter. First time Demon Hunter Alrighty.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, the first big moment of the game. 1-0 stole the Shadow Priest. But it won't be long for this world. Demon Hunter takes it out. That's, of course, pretty expensive for 1-0. 195 gold, the cost of the Shadow Priest. And 1-0 going to try to expand right away with only 3 ghouls. Dude, if the Wisp detonates here, wouldn't that be terrible?
Forces are under attack.
Well, I guess it's working out well enough. Oh, Claws of Attack +9. Very good. Oh, and look at Kaho. He's instantly counter-expanding on tier 1. Interesting. Slipper's very good. Scroll the Beast, very bad. This could be a long one. And of course, with the Demon Hunter, you have a much better late game hero than the Keeper. Oh, dodge the coil! Oh, that's sick! Trying to get the Wisps. Okay, didn't get him. Didn't try to get the Skellies. Good mana burns on the DK, but the Ziggurat will finish.
Forces are under attack.
And there's enough lumber as well for the expansion. Not going for it? 1-0 has the resources. Boots and Telestaff. The tier 2 for the Night Elf. Okay, it just started. Okay, I was about to say. Gonna be super late. Oh, 1-0 scouts the counter expansion. And must be able to cancel it as well. Yeah, there's ghouls running out already. 4 ghouls here. DK. But the demon might be able to get the cancel as well. Nope, tower not quite finished yet. If Kaho can hold the expansion, I think he's going to be greatly favored.
A town player's forces are under attack.
But I don't think he will be able to hold. Demon Hunter sticking around. Very weird situation now. No, a couple of ghouls falling. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The Demon Hunter getting the staff was such a big deal. He can always return home if needed. But he didn't even need to for some time. Oh, and the Berserker survives. Disaster for 1-0. He lost a ghoul already. He doesn't have much mana. And the demon gets off the burn. The Tree of Life finished. One more ghoul falls here. 1-0 is falling apart. Only now the Acolyte moves out to start the new expansion. Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen. We may have a new champion here. It's not over yet though. Tier 2 about to finish. Oh, you can pick up the panda in just a moment. Oh my god, this is so good for Kaho. And there he is. Oh my god. I think... Dude, by the way. Kaho again didn't lose an archer in the early game. Did Kaho in this whole series lose a single archer in the early game? I guess on Tidehunters, when he was pushing, he lost an archer. If that counts, but it only half counts. Kaho playing out of his goddamn mind today. Claws plus 12. Plus 9, I mean. Not bad for the Demon Hunter later on. And still finding the DK. Oh my god. Fast level 2 for the Panda. You can get level 3 pretty easily. 1-0's tech only starts now. As we see the lores already coming for Kaho. And the demon again knows where 1-0 is, what he's up to. Always on his trail, making it very difficult for 1-0 to creep. 1-0 feels the need, but he has to creep. Steals the last hit. Oh my god. And the Panda's showing up. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, level 3. GG. Oh, with the DK. He might be able to get away just barely. Oh. But the ghoul's in trouble again. The Shredder getting bashed from the creeps. Breath of Fire is enough for the kill. Oh my god. Holy shit, mana burn! GG! Perfect game! Kaho the new champ. Oh my god, what a sick play there on map 7. Kaho. My man! That was quite incredible. Kaho takes first place, beating 1-0, the highest ranked ELO player in the world. He becomes TeD Cup 10 champion. What a rise this has been for Kaho. He almost defeated Happy last week. Today he takes out 1-0 in a wonderful best of 7. Wow. Sick. Kaho, absolutely sick. And as is tradition in the TeD Cups, after the Grand Final we have one more bonus map as a show match between Kaho and TeD, if I'm not mistaken. Super sick. Super sick. Kaho. You know, a lot of Warcraft fans out there didn't respect him until last week still. But he deserves respect. He is one of the strongest players in the world right now. I think that much should be beyond clear by now. He was better than my webcam today, that's for sure. He was ELO rank 8 before today. He's going to jump up quite a bit with this win. He might be the highest rated Night Elf player when the thing resets. Oof. Do we have a photo of this guy? No, we don't! We don't even have a photo of him yet because he was only a ladder warrior for so long. We definitely need to get some more intel on Kaho. But man, what a month, what a day for Kaho. Oh, there's a photo on Wikipedia. Oh. Oh, indeed. We need to update then as well, if we can. 22 years of age. Oh man. Really happy to see a player break through the barrier and enter a new level of play. Like we've said so many times now, Kaho absolutely stepped it up immensely this year. Is he playing in TP League, by the way? He did. Okay, in TP League, he lost, though. It was against Sock. But here in the TeD Cup, Kaho had a wonderful showing. A breakout performance, if ever there is one. And, oh, wait a minute. Here we are. Our little bonus match. The tournament winner, Kaho, against TeD, the organizer. They're playing both random, by the way. So let's see how that goes. It's Org Mirror. Alrighty. TeD in the blue. Kaho in the yellow. Random hero. Alright, boys, here we go. Random race, random hero. Get your bets in now. I always wonder, what are the best random heroes and what are the worst? So, normally the Farseer is the best level 1 hero in the game. The worst... Of course, the easy answer is always you get Undead and you get Pally first. That's bad. DK first, probably also pretty bad. When you're not Undead. But let's see. Let's see what we get. Demon Hunter, not bad. Firelord. Oh. Oh, Firelord against Demon Hunter. Yikes. Well, Kaho will certainly know how to play a demon.
Player's forces are under attack.
So it's headhunters on both sides. Not too surprising. Headhunter's pretty good. And there goes all the mana. Oh, nice block though. With the headhunter. Demon taking quite a bit of damage. But it's probably pretty damn nice to have heal salves with a Demon Hunter. That's a hero who's very reliant on healing a lot of the time. And the heal salves will help out there. No creeping at all, though, by the demon. That's a bit sketchy. Demon Hunter is a strong hero, especially in the late game. But on low levels, without items, a bit different. Finally, some creeping for the Demon Hunter. But look at the Firelord in the meantime. He's gonna get to level 3 here already. And there, of course, the summons help. Lava spawn, even if he didn't have too many of them. A little bit more damage, a little bit more tankiness.
Player's forces are under attack.
Oh, whoops. One hitter died. Unfortunate. Oh, wait a minute. TeD isn't even teching. He's just spamming double Rex headhunters. Oh, and hidden towers. Alright, I like it. Let's bust out the cheese. Alright, if the demon gets this camp, he's gonna be level 3. But this takes quite some time. Dude, there's a good window for TeD here to win this game. Just with mass headhunters, baby. Crystal ball. Not the best. Where did he scan? He scanned the main base. Okay, so now he must know, I guess. Oh, when these burrows are in trouble. Demon Hunter, gonna need a potion right away. Oh, he sold the cloak! No! If he had kept the cloak, he could have used heal self and cloak. We have the next random hero over here for Kaho. Incinerate as well, baby. Dark Ranger! Oh my god, Dark Ranger second! Oh! Oh! That could turn the tide. Oh my god, what a hero. What a timing for a Dark Ranger. One tower perhaps cancelled, but then again, there's no units left for Kaho. He went for reinforced defenses, but no units anymore. He can go for demolishers. New shop in the back as well, I like that. Wait a minute. Okay. This is not over yet. Oh, but the Dark Ranger certainly does help. Oh, new Skelly in the mix. Demon Hunter surrounded. He will have to TP out. But there was 2 more headhunters falling. TeD is still not teching. It's just mass headhunters. Level 4 Firelord. Dude, the right clicks from the Firelord, not bad. Look at that attack speed as well. Oh, heal self cancelled, but he's got more. It's so many damn headhunters. Another easy kill for TeD. We got 5 towers standing here now. I think it might just be too much. Demon Hunter back in the mix. He's got the heal pot, but I guess not enough. Damn! I was very worried for this Firelord against the Demon Hunter. But I guess it works. Firelord right clicks, baby. Very good. The Dark Ranger might be dead as well. Gets over deny at least. But Mr. Hate Spark over here is looking to close out this game. TeD could still go for a shop over here, by the way, which I think would be a great choice. And Kaho is gonna call it. TeD wins the show match. Congrats. So the absolutely perfect day for Kaho was kind of prevented, but it was a pretty good day still. First place for Kaho in the TeD Cup 10, beating 1-0 in a sick grand final. And TeD gets a little bit of a W as well. Alright, and that is it for us today, folks, with the TeD Cup 10. But we're going to be back later Later we're gonna have the ESL Meisterschaft in German. It's gonna be me and Slash for once. Neo actually not gonna be here today, but Slash and I are gonna cover that. And tomorrow we'll be back as well with more Asian Warcraft action. I think tomorrow is TP League, right? Yes, it is. Tomorrow is TP League. The last day. Tomorrow, in fact, is the final 4 with a bit of a encore with 1-0 versus Lin. Oh, it's going to be a long day tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 best of 5s tomorrow. Whew. All right. And I guess I'm going to be off now. And then I'll see you guys again either later or tomorrow or whenever. Guys, thank you all very much for tuning in. Thank you, Apostic Gaming, for the sub. And now I say goodbye. See you again soon. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.